Alright, today I'm going to give you guys a detailed look at this AVP figure, and it's from AVP Requiem, and it is Wolf Predator from Hot Toys. And it says here, Wolf Predator Heavy Weaponry. So, yeah. So, let's get this figure out of packaging. Alright, and here we have Wolf Predator outside of packaging, and let's go over accessories first. We have a base. Now this looks familiar. I think it's a base we have gotten before. Not quite sure. Then we have the med kit right there, which can open. And then this piece right here is for the shoulder cannon, which I was able to remove and attach the shoulder cannon onto. So I am just gonna leave it there. And then mandibles right there. And then a collapsible spear, and the whip, and it does have a wire running through it. And over here we have the shuriken, and then two well, actually it comes with 4 metal blades. Here are the 2 long ones. The 2 short ones are already attached to his forearm there. And then we have some items for the med kit. Then we have extra hands, and then a pistol grip. Or I'm not sure. I think it's it's for the med kit. It's some sort of a I don't even remember, but yeah, it's for the med kit. So yeah, that's everything. And actually some items are already attached to him. We have the necklace, which is already around his neck. And then we have the acid thingy. I don't even know what those are called. But right there, it's already attached. And then we have the rolled up whip, which is also attached to the side of him. And you already saw the 2 mini blades, and there's the weapon. I guess that's the plasma cannon. And on the back, you can see I already attached one of the backpack on him, and he has 2 shoulder cannons now. So overall, well, I know in the film he only uses 2. Initially it was yeah, they were shoulder cannons, and then one of them broke off, and then I think he used it as a pistol. But I decided to keep the 2 on his shoulder and have him hold the pistol as well. So he has 3 weapons now. And like all Predators, comes with a forearm bomb, which is attached. And let's get a closer look at the Wolf Predator. And as far as range of motion, it's pretty much the same as all the other Preds from Hot Toys these days. And it does have a real netting. And it's not made out of plastic. It's actually fabric, so it won't break on you. And the loincloth is actually made out of plastic instead of actual leather or leather-like material. And let's take a look at that alien head on the base, which is kind of nice. Alright, so one thing this figure is missing, it's a light up feature, because all the other previous Pred has light up feature here, but this one doesn't. But as far as articulation, head is on the ball joint, and it's somewhat loose. There's a ball joint base of the neck, and then there's also, yeah, base of the neck, and also one, wait, actually, yeah, there's one the neck section, and then base of the neck, there's another one. And the dreads are made out of silicone, like all the other versions that we have gotten. And here's the shoulder cannon. Has a ball There's base, there's a ball joint, and then on top there's also a ball joint there. So, very good range. But you gotta be somewhat careful with this. So you could actually stick out like that a little bit. Kinda cool. And then shoulders on ball hinge. And I could only go up about that much because the shoulder pad does hinder the articulation. No bicep swivel. And then ball hinge wrist. And this joint is super, super tight. Initially, when I first tried to mess with it, I had to use a hairdryer to soften up the plastic just so I won't break the arm off. And then ball hinge wrist. Nothing around the chest. Waist, there's a ball joint. But it's somewhat limited. As far as left and right, not really. Front and back a little bit. And then ball jointed. And actually, so ball hinge hips. Huh. That's surprising. And then there's thigh swivel. So his legs could raise up about that much. About 90, almost 90 degrees. And then ball hinge knees. Can go a little over 90 degrees. That's about it. Then ball jointed ankles. But not a whole lot of movement. And yeah, there's Wolf Predator. So if you're looking for something that is super articulated, definitely not this guy. He's not going to be able to give you a whole lot of poses other than standing around looking cool. But if you're looking for something with dynamic articulation, I think you have to go either NECA or Monster Art, because those are the only two that could give you better range of motion. And as for the med kit, here basically open this up, and inside there's a little detail going on in there, and then here these two pieces can open up. It's really creaky too. And here you can store something over here, and then syringe I think over there, and then I think the trigger thingy, whatever that's called, I don't even know. I suppose it's store in here or here, I'm not sure. I could actually read the instruction and find out, but what ifs. So put it back together, just like that. There, and then flip this down, and you could attach this onto the Predator's backside. So peg right there. But yeah, there's the med kit. Oh, and then if you wanna, whoops, a little too close. And to switch out his mask, all you have to do, pull this thing open. Eat. And there's the face. And where's the center mouthpiece? It's down here. Attach that on the bottom. Right there. It's super loose too. I mean, doesn't stay on that well. One little movement, one side is gonna pop out. Either the side or the bottom chin's gonna fall off. But that's how he looks with the mandibles on. Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit. Ooh, those eyes are really, really nice. Those eyes. Zoom out a little bit. Definitely see a seam there, but it's okay. I usually keep the mask on with my pred, so no biggie. But it's a good look, actually. Alright, so I'm gonna give you guys one last look and give you my final thoughts. And is this figure worth getting? Yes. I do think it looks absolutely gorgeous, but movie-wise, not so much. Everything was so dark in that movie, I couldn't see much. And but figure-wise, this is an awesome figure. But if you're looking for something that could give you dynamic poses, this will not be it. Usually, most Hot Toys will not be able to give you dynamic range of motion. But yeah, it's more of a statuesque kind of piece. But yeah, it's awesome. So yeah, I mean it costs about what? I think it was like 260 or somewhere around there. So yeah, it's a really nice looking piece. But yeah, so there you have it. There's the Hot Toys Wolf Predator. It only took 1.5 years for it to come out. Thanks for watching.